Welcome to my channel. I am Ben, the business analyst expert. In today's video, we are going to talk about how you can become a millionaire by acquiring and scaling businesses using the power of artificial intelligence. What if I told you that right now, thousands of profitable businesses are waiting to be transformed with artificial intelligence? Businesses you could buy, automate, and flip for life-changing profits. This isn't about starting from scratch or grinding for years. This is about leveraging artificial intelligence to transform existing businesses into cash-generating machines. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon to be notified on future videos. Over the past 3 years, Danielle has turned business flipping into a profitable side hustle. She's acquired and automated 7 businesses using artificial intelligence, boosting their profit margins by an average of 217% before selling them for a combined total of over $4.2 million. The best part? None of them required any specialized technical skills. In this video, I will reveal the 7 specific types of businesses that are prime for AI automation, businesses where you can triple profit margins before selling them for maximum returns. These aren't theoretical concepts. These are practical strategies that are working right now. The business acquisition landscape is changing rapidly with artificial intelligence. Those who understand these opportunities now will build wealth portfolios, while others are still figuring out how to use ChatGPT. We're living in what Danielle calls the Great Business Transfer. Baby boomers own over 12 million businesses in America alone, and according to the United States Census Bureau, nearly 60% of these business owners plan to exit within the next decade. Many of these businesses are profitable, but haven't adapted to modern technology, especially artificial intelligence. This creates a perfect storm of opportunity. You can acquire these businesses at reasonable multiples, implement artificial intelligence solutions to dramatically cut costs and increase revenue, then sell them at premium valuations based on their improved profit margins. Here's how the math works. Businesses typically sell for 2 to 5 times their annual profit, but that multiple increases dramatically with higher profit margins and scalable systems. By using artificial intelligence to transform a business with a 25% profit margin into one with a 60% profit margin, you're not just doubling profits, you're potentially increasing the business value by 3 to 5 times. Take Danielle, for example. She purchased a local lawn care business for $180,000 that was earning just $40,000 a year. Within 6 months of applying artificial intelligence-powered scheduling, route optimization, and automated customer communications, she boosted annual profits to $112,000. 10 months later, she sold the business for $560,000, netting a $380,000 profit in under 2 years with minimal day-to-day involvement. Now let's dive into the 7 specific business types that are perfect for this artificial intelligence transformation strategy. First up, local service businesses. Think landscaping, pool maintenance, cleaning services, and similar operations. These businesses typically run on outdated systems with manual scheduling and paper invoices. By implementing artificial intelligence systems for customer scheduling, route optimization, automated billing, and lead generation, you can transform their operations. Danielle has seen profit margins in these businesses jump from around 25% to as high as 65%. For example, a pool service company in Florida was spending 15 hours weekly on scheduling and route planning. By implementing an artificial intelligence route optimization system, they cut that down to 2 hours and serviced 40% more pools with the same staff. Their profit margin went from 22% to 58% in just 4 months. The second business type is e-commerce operations. Look for niche product stores with decent sales but poor operational efficiency. These businesses often struggle with inventory management, customer service, and marketing optimization. By implementing artificial intelligence systems for inventory forecasting, customer service chatbots, and automated ad optimization, you can drastically reduce costs while improving customer satisfaction. By implementing artificial intelligence systems for inventory forecasting, customer service chatbots, and automated ad optimization, you can drastically reduce costs while improving customer satisfaction. Typical profit margin improvements go from 15% to around 40%. One of Danielle's acquisitions was an e-commerce store selling specialized gardening tools, generating $800,000 in revenue, but only $120,000 in profit. After she implemented artificial intelligence-driven inventory management, reducing stockouts by 78%, and added a chatbot that handled 65% of customer inquiries. Annual profits soared to $320,000. 14 months later, she sold the business for $1.4 million. The third business type is content creation agencies. Small marketing firms and content studios often struggle with scaling production while maintaining quality. They're perfect candidates for artificial intelligence transformation. By implementing artificial intelligence tools for content generation, editing workflows, and performance analytics, these agencies can produce 3 to 5 times more content with the same team. Profit margins typically improve from 30% to as high as 75%. The key insight here is to use artificial intelligence not to replace human creativity, but to amplify it. One agency Danielle worked with used artificial intelligence to handle content research and first drafts, freeing their writers to focus on polishing and adding unique insights. Their content output tripled while staff costs remained stable. Fourth on our list is bookkeeping and tax services. Local accounting firms often use antiquated processes that eat up time and limit client capacity. Artificial intelligence document processing, automated client communication, and tax preparation assistance can revolutionize these businesses. Profit margins commonly increase from 35% to an impressive 80%. One bookkeeping firm Danielle consulted with implemented artificial intelligence document processing that reduced data entry time by 85%. They went from serving 42 clients to over 125 with the same staff, and their profit margin hit 78% by the end of the first year after acquisition. The fifth business type is real estate management. Property management companies dealing with tenant applications, maintenance requests, and rent collection often operate inefficiently. Artificial intelligence-powered tenant screening that analyzes application data in seconds, maintenance scheduling systems that optimize contractor routes, and automated rent collection increase efficiency dramatically. Profit margins typically grow from 20% to around 60%. In Chicago, a property management company managing 85 units implemented artificial intelligence systems that allowed them to scale to 230 units with the same staff. Their profit margin went from 18% to 62%, and the business value increased by 4.7 times in just 18 months. The sixth business type is educational services. Tutoring centers and online course businesses often rely heavily on instructor time, limiting their scalability. By implementing artificial intelligence for personalized learning paths, automated grading, and content customization, these businesses can serve many more students without adding staff. Profit margins often soar from 40% to as high as 85%. One online math tutoring business implemented an artificial intelligence system that created customized practice problems based on each student's weak areas. This reduced instructor preparation time by 70% and allowed them to triple their student count. Their profit margin went from 45% to 82%. The seventh business type is health and wellness services. Fitness studios and wellness centers typically operate with significant administrative overhead and underutilized capacity. Artificial intelligence client scheduling that optimizes class attendance, personalized program creation, and automated follow-up systems can transform these businesses. Profit margins typically improve from 25% to around 70%. A yoga studio chain Danielle worked with implemented an artificial intelligence system that analyzed attendance patterns and member preferences to optimize class schedules. This increased average class attendance by 42%, while reducing instructor hours by 15%. Now, where do you find these businesses? The best places to look are business broker websites like BizBuySell, direct outreach to business owners in your target industries, and networking with business brokers who often know about businesses before they're officially listed. When evaluating potential acquisitions, focus on businesses with steady revenue for at least 2 years, owner-dependent operations that can be systematized, and outdated technology stacks with clear automation potential. Watch out for red flags like declining industry trends, heavy equipment requirements with maintenance issues, and businesses with complex regulatory requirements. Green lights include businesses with loyal customer bases, simple operations that can be easily automated, and owners who are retiring rather than trying to escape a failing business. Once you've acquired a business, implement this 4-step automation framework. First, audit and document all current processes to identify inefficiencies. Second, implement the core artificial intelligence systems that will have the biggest immediate impact on profitability. Third, train existing staff on the new systems and reallocate their time to higher value activities. Fourth, optimize and expand by using the newly created capacity to grow the business without adding proportional costs. Common pitfalls to avoid include trying to automate everything at once, neglecting staff training on new systems, and focusing on fancy technology rather than practical solutions that impact the bottom line. As for timeframes, expect to see initial improvements within 60 days, substantial profit increases by month 4 to 6, and optimal selling conditions around the 12 to 18-month mark. That said, some of these businesses become such good cash generators that you might decide to keep them instead of selling. The key to knowing when to sell is watching market multiples in your industry and selling when your improved business metrics align with peak valuation multiples. Sometimes holding for an extra 6 to 12 months can add hundreds of thousands to your exit value. The key to knowing when to sell is watching market multiples in your industry and selling when your improved business metrics align with peak valuation multiples. Sometimes holding for an extra 6 to 12 months can add hundreds of thousands to your exit value. Let's recap the 7 business types prime for artificial intelligence transformation: local service businesses, e-commerce operations, content creation agencies, bookkeeping services, real estate management, educational services, and health and wellness businesses. This window of opportunity won't last forever. As more investors discover these strategies, acquisition prices will rise and the easy gains will disappear. The time to act is now, while most buyers still don't understand how to properly value and transform these businesses with artificial intelligence. If you're serious about putting these strategies into action, you need the right tools. One I highly recommend is FlowsX, an artificial intelligence-powered cold calling platform that automates outreach and helps you scale faster. It's built to connect you directly with business owners who are open to selling but haven't listed their businesses publicly. Click the link in the description to get started today. Comment below which of these 7 business types interests you most, and I will provide personalized insights on how to get started in that specific industry.
Please subscribe to my channel if you have not done it yet, and don't forget to click the notification button. I hope you guys learned and enjoyed this video. Thank you, and have a great day.